Hello, hello, Tammy Cinematic Skeins. I'm back. Ignore the mess. It's this room. Looks like a tornado went through it. I can't find my mini binders. They're in here somewhere. Somewhere. But hello, if you're new here, hi, I'm Tammy Cinematic Skeins. I used to dye yarn. I spin, I weave, I sew, I knit, I crochet, I do pottery now, all the things. Go off on tangents, forget what I'm talking about. There are dogs that interrupt me. They're right here and over there. They might get up. This is precariously balanced on top of a statue because I don't know where my tripod thingy is. It's in here somewhere. The room is a mess, you guys. If you could see. I'm too embarrassed to show you. My mom would be upset. This room looks awful. However, I am on vacation for a week in June. And my goal, who knows if I'm going to stick to it. I probably will because, you know, summer, I don't leave my house. So my goal is to fix this up because I'm working on expanding my pottery space today. So I think I told you guys, like, my dye tables, I had split it because I have like 2 giant tables. So I split it to like half dyeing and half clay. Well, I've decided because I had thought about going back into dyeing for a little bit. And then I priced out like the shipping cost. That's what it is. It's not the yarn. It's the shipping cost. Like, I knew yarn had gone up. That's fine. Wool has gone up. Okay, I can accept that. But the shipping, I can't rationalize it in my head to spend the money to buy all the things when there's like no guaranteed sales gonna happen. And I would just have all that stuff in my house like it used to be. I just have all this yarn and nowhere to put it. And I don't want to do that to myself. And, you know, like I said, it's expensive right now. I can't rationalize the expenditure to go back into dyeing right now. Maybe if anything ever becomes stable again, I can do it. But right now it's a no. I can't rationalize it. I can't do it. I'd have to finagle too much. I'm not doing it. Anyway, so I decided to put my dye tables away. So I've got all the stuff that's on the dye tables broken down and put into a closet. Still gotta find somewhere to put the dye and, you know, the tools and whatnots. And then I'm gonna make that a whole pottery thing, and it's gonna be a thing. I'm seriously considering buying a kiln so I can do everything at home because I'm frustrated with my studio right now. Because I can only go on Saturdays, and when they have things going on, then I can't go. And they're not very communicative about when they like are doing something extra to accommodate. Like, I just found out I could have gone to the studio today, which I normally can't because of the membership tier I'm on, because I can't get in. The other membership tiers, you get keys to the studio and 24-hour access. But the membership that I have is like the lowest tier. So I can only go during business hours. And business hours means I can go on Saturday. So when they do stuff on Saturday and I can't go, that's a week of pottery missed for me. And I'm getting frustrated about it. And then they just sent out a message just a little bit ago. It's like, hey, you can come to the studio today. If I'd known that, I would have planned for it, but no. Sunday's my home day. If I'd known I could have gone to the studio today, I would have done all my errands and stuff yesterday. You know, it's just a whole thing. You know, y'all don't care. Anyway, I'm frustrated to the point where I'm considering buying a kiln, and those are like thousands of dollars, you guys. And I would have to get an electrician and all the things, you know. There are kilns you can get where you don't need an electrician. And I've been looking into those too. They're still pricey. And I could buy a used kiln, but even if I do that, then I'm buying somebody else's problems. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Kind of like cars. I'm weird about that. I don't want to buy somebody else's problems. Start fresh. Anything wrong with it, it's my fault, you know? So yeah, I'm thinking about buying a kiln so I can do stuff at home. we'll see what happens. It won't be anytime soon because it's summer. It is hot. And a kiln in my garage would make it hotter. Like, no, we're good. And then I'm afraid of like having something like combustible near my car. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to blow up my garage? Anyway, yarn and things. Okay, guess what? I bought stuff. Shock and awe. I didn't buy a lot. So a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago, I don't know. The North Texas yarn crawl happened. I didn't go anywhere because I was trying to be good, right? However, Quixotic Fibers posted some yarn, their own dyed yarn, and it was a little mini skein set. And I was like, I can rationalize that. So I picked it up and it's very cute. And I think I can actually pair it with some yarn that I already have. It's over there. I'm not getting up. Anyway, I bought a mini skein set. And I think it's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? Right? It was like, I want to say it was desert vibes. It was like a desert set. Hang on. Painted desert mini skein set. Isn't that gorgeous? Don't you love it? I do. And I was actually considering making the, what's it called? I forget things, did I warn you? Sundial? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's woolen something. Exactly. The people who are constantly posting patterns all the time. Woolen pine. Woolen pine? Is that right? I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking about making a sundial tee with this and maybe some minis I already have that are in similar, like, you know, dialed down jewel tones. Muted jewel tone. My God, it's been so long, y'all. Anyway, yes. And then I bought a skein of self-striping yarn, but I'm not going to show it to you because I don't want to. It's a whole thing, y'all. It's a whole thing. So, to be clear, I am not a religious person. I was raised religious, but I am not a religious person. I am all for people being religious. Be as whatever you want to be. Cool. As long as you're not promoting harm to others. You know what I mean? I don't know how to word this exactly. But if your religion is telling you to bash other people, then that's not cool with me, right? You know what I mean? Or to treat other people differently because they're not like you. That bothers me a lot. A lot. It's one of the reasons I'm not into religion anymore. It's one of the reasons I left the church, is because I didn't like the hypocrisy in it. So a dyer that I absolutely love and have an entire bin full of their yarn, agrees with some people who are not allowing people to be themselves. I don't know how to word this to make it sound PC. I don't agree with them agreeing with that person. Like, if you're cool with that person and how they view other people and other people's lifestyles, then you're not somebody I really want to give my money to. I'd rather give my money to people that support everybody. You know what I mean? And I know in a way that's kind of hypocritical of me because I'm judging them on their stuff, but it's like, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Know what I mean? I'm like the threefold law kind of person. Like, I'm cool, you're cool, I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated. How you live your life and who you decide to be or be with has nothing to do with anything. That's just you. I accept you as a person. We're cool. You know what? I don't know how to make this sound good. I just don't support somebody that's against people living their lives. You know, the way that the people live their lives has nothing to do with you. So why are you all up in it? You know what I mean? And they support a person that said some really wrong things, in my opinion. No, and just world opinion, human opinion. They're wrong. So I can't support them anymore. So I don't really want to share that yarn with you guys because I don't want to advertise for them. Even though I really like their yarn and I'm so disappointed in them as a person. They're a great dyer. But as a person who claims to be Christian, I think they missed the part where it says, judge not lest you be judged yourself. They missed that section and I can't get behind it. I can't get behind it. So it was a really cool colorway though. It was Star Wars themed, which I don't really care about, but it was like rainbow and like a gray. It was really pretty, but am I going to give away all the yarn that I have of theirs? No, I paid for it. I still like the yarn. I'm just not going to support or share that yarn. Like if I share it online, you see a picture of it, you see something that's stripy and colorful. Cool. If I don't tell you who dyed it, unless you ask, you know, I can't. Does that make sense? I'm sorry. I can't. I'm so disappointed in this person. Like I so am. It's disappointing. Anyways, I have so much of their yarn. Anywho, you guys know any self-striping dyers? Let me know. Send me. Not in America, okay? In America, because no offense to anybody, because I love buying all the things from other countries. I can't afford it right now. Like, y'all know how long it's been since I've bought any Hunwee? It's killing me. And there's Hunwee that they're not going to have anymore. I think it's the medium, whatever. I would pick it up in a heartbeat if shipping wasn't so expensive. I'm so upset about it. Just this administration is the worst. The worst. Anyway, soapbox over. I'm sorry. I bought another skein of yarn that I'm not going to show you. Anyway, when I bought this mini skein set, moving on. The Lemonwood mini minders. As you guys know, I have a couple if you've been here for a little bit. I have one with a crow on it. I have one that's shining themed. I just made a shining themed pottery thing. I'll have to see how it comes out and then I might make some more. We'll see what happens. I'd show it to you, but I dropped it off at the studio. Anyways, you'll see it. Yeah, I have a crow one. I have a shining one. And then I want to say I have a star one, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know where they are. But I bought this because I was using those Caron smash cakes to make the sweater that I totally forgot that I wanted to show you. I have to go get it. I'll be right back. Yes. Mini minders. All right. So if you're unfamiliar with the mini minders, it's the wrist thing that you hang and you put the yarn on it and you can just do what you do. Anyway, I bought this thing because it connects to the mini minder and you can sit it on a table. So, because I figured with using these, I usually, because these are so, you know, acrylic tends to be tangly or whatever, I knit these from the outside. So I was like, I'll get a spinny thing, right? And I was going to order just the regular stick one. And I was like, you know, why don't I get that mini minder one? Because they have a rainbow one and I could paint it to make it black rainbow. So I did. So yeah, where'd it go? Dang it, I just had it in my hands. I painted it. It was this color. So yeah, the Lemonwood, I can't remember what it's called. I don't know where the tag is. Mini minder or something. It's called something. I'll put it down here. Anyways, I got it. I painted it black because black rainbow. Yes. So basically you take the wrist thing and you stick it in here and, you know, you can do the things, right? Yeah. Black rainbow. Don't know where they are. Cannot find them. They're in here. They're in here. But yeah, so I've been working on my hoodie without my mini minder and it's not been too big of a deal. It's just every now and then I've got to like yank the yarn. It's fine. I'm almost done with the hoodie. Ready? You want to see it? I'm working on the hood. I had finished the pocket. I did some things out of order. But I've got to sew the pocket back on because I screwed it up and it was crooked. But I'm working on the hood. See? But because I'm working on the hood, guess what? The body's done. And there's my pocket that I got to sew back on. It's just pinned on there now so I don't forget where the middle of the garment is, because when I sewed it on the first time, it was like over here. I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, I do wish that this pattern, if I were to make it again, I would work the pocket in to the design. So I would knit the pocket as like, you know how you like, you're doing a pocket in a garment, like you knit to a certain point and then you knit to a certain point and then you cast on some more stitches, right? You know what I mean? You cast on some more stitches and you keep knitting. So then you have that space and you have those cast on stitches, and that's where your pocket comes in, and you go back and you sew, you know, and you knit the pocket and then you sew it down at the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? And you like join it together as you knit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know how to explain the things. All right, so I finished the body, and what I was supposed to do was do the arms, right? And then do the hood and then do the pocket. But like I said, I skipped ahead. So, because I didn't feel like doing the arms, but doesn't this knit up super cool? I love it. I love it. It's so cool. And it's going to be so cozy, because even though it says worsted weight, it's Aran. It's thick. But it'll be fun. It'll be a fun house hoodie. There's so much positive ease because I cast on and then my gauge was crazy. I did do a gauge swatch, but yeah, there's like 15 inches of positive ease. I mean, the pattern calls for 10, so it's just going to be large. That's fine. It's a house hoodie. It's just something for me to wear around the house or to run errands in. Hell, I might wear it out because it's freaking cool, right? It's cool. I like it. Anyway, so I've been working on this. So I haven't touched my other project, but I'm probably going to work on it again soon because I'll be procrastinating because I don't feel like doing sleeves. Because, you know, when you're doing the sleeves and you got to twist it and then pick up the whole bulk of the garment. And I know there's a trick to it where you do like a metal salad bowl or whatever, and you put your garment in the salad bowl, or you can put it on like a Lazy Susan. Why is Susan lazy? Do you ever wonder that? Why is Susan lazy? Why? What's the other one? It's Lazy Susan and something something. There's a Lazy Susan. There's another word that's similar, and I'm like, why is it named this? Who's Susan? Anyway, I'm still working on this. So I'm probably going to pick this back up for the rest of the week once I'm done with the hood, because I don't feel like doing sleeves. Yes. Okay. And then West 7th Wool did a movie night. You know, all the yarn shops are doing movie nights for that Sheep Detectives movie. And I think if you guys have been here for a little bit, I recommended the book because I picked it up because I thought the cover was cool. I never read it, y'all. It's either in here or I donated to my boss's little library. I never got around to reading it. I'm sorry. It's just... I just thought the cover was cool, so I picked it up. Anyway, I never got around to reading it, but the movie was super cute. A little bit of, I mean, it was cute. But the clues at the end that led them to figure out all the things I call BS on. Because how do you have that much yellow? That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil anything. Anyways, so West 7th Wool did that. And part of it was they had kits. And I got the knitting kit. Is it open? Sticky thing. Where's the sticky part? There it is. Need my glasses. Sorry for the crinkles. I haven't even opened this yet. I just know what's in it. It's a hat pattern. I don't know if the crochet one was a hat pattern as well. But you know, like last time when I went, I got that. Or did I show you guys? I got a felting kit for sheep. Did I show you all that? I don't know if I did. I don't know where I put it either, so we'll just move on. For the same movie as a promotion thing. Anyways, that hat, isn't it cute? Little sheep hat. So I got a pattern for the sheep hat. Came with some Cascade 220 Superwash. This is, I don't know what color this is, 208. Dublin. Yeah, it's just, that's the blanket yarn. Anyways, some undyed. Yarn dyer hot take. Indie dyers that sell undyed yarn at dyed yarn prices, you should be ashamed of yourself. That shit bothers me so much. You didn't dye it. What am I paying for? Because, you know, with indie dyed yarn, you're basically paying for the labor. Like, you could buy the undyed yarn yourself, right? Okay, so there's that cost. And then it's the cost of, you know, utilities and the dyes and the water and all the things that they, and then, you know, they're working on it, right? Or I'm working on it. That's how I look at it. So I did all this stuff. I used all this stuff. I priced my yarn based on all of that, right? And then I tried to price it so it's similar to other indie dyers, because I was told that if I wanted to price my yarn super cheap, people wouldn't buy it. Which I feel like if I price my yarn super cheap, people would fucking buy it. It's the same yarn that everybody else is dyeing, but cheaper, because I don't care. Just doing it for fun, right? If I ever get back to dyeing, my yarn's going to be cheaper. Anyways, because do what I want. But I cannot, as a human being, rationalize charging people dyed yarn prices for yarn I didn't do anything to but put my name on it. No, not doing it. FYI. I went on a whole tangent. I'm sorry. Anyway, it comes with this yarn so you can make the hat. It comes with DPNs, right? And a circular. Isn't that cool? And a needle. All the things in the kit. Isn't that pretty cool? And the movie was free. Hell yeah. Good time. Worth it. I'll make the hat. Will I ever wear the hat? Probably not. I very rarely wear the hats. I don't mind making them though. I think that's all I got for yarn. Yes. Okay. That's it for yarn. Pottery. Ready? It's going to be short and sweet. So you guys remember, I think I told you that I had some clay that turns black when you fire it, right? Well, I made a cup. And one of the things I think I mentioned to you guys is with black clay, because of the amount of iron or manganese in it, it reacts to glazes really weird, right? I said that. And then I didn't do any tests. So I made a bunch of little bitty things. Well, I am going to make a bunch of little bitty things. I made molds to make the little bitty things. So I can test how the different dyes react, because I made this cup and I I glazed the inside and the rim around the outside blue. Is that blue? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's yucky brownish green. It looks awful. But it's blue on white clay. Ain't that a bitch? Anyways, it's my koi cup. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to use it to put my toothbrushes and stuff in. It's fine. And yes, I said toothbrushes. I have different toothbrushes that I use depending on what I'm putting in my mouth. I just came home from the dentist toothbrush, which is super soft. And then I have a charcoal toothbrush that I use with my charcoal toothpaste. And then I have my regular toothbrush that I use. And then I have my electric toothbrush. I'll go with the cup. Anyways, I'm disappointed with the cup because this is supposed to be blue. It's fine. This part turned out exactly the way I wanted it. It's fine. Anyways. And here is the thing that I made that I absolutely loved. And it turned out exactly like I wanted, mostly. I decided to test a glazed pen with, just so I could, like, you know, draw on it like a normal pencil kind of thing, a pen. So I could draw on the clay. And then, you know, color it in with glaze, right? My only thing is the glazed pen that I use, the glaze reacts weirdly with the glaze I put on top of it, and it did some weird hazy things. So I might make another one of these just to clean it up because it'll make me feel better. But I'm very happy with this cup. I might have to refire it because I didn't do the glaze deep enough on the inside, so you can kind of see the white clay on the inside. and I want to make sure that that's safe to drink out of. So I might have them refire it after I lay down some more glaze on the bottom. Anyway, it's a no-face cup. Ta-da! Do you guys remember when No Face goes to like what's her name's sister's house and they're knitting? So got No Face. And then to be cute, I put a little Sprite on it. Isn't it adorable? Don't you love it? I love it so much. This cup makes me so happy. I like this more than I like my Medusa mug. It's super cute. I love it so much. It's my juice cup. Once I, refire it, whatever. Well, it could be a teacup. It could be a teacup. Anyways, this is clay that I mixed. I think I showed you guys that plate that had all the little flecks on it. And I was like, I like it better mixed into the clay. That's what I did. I mixed some navy flecks into the clay. So it's speckled. And it shows through. Can you see the little spots? I think it's adorable. I love it so much. Yes. And like I said, the thing that I just made was a shining canister thing. And we'll see how that comes out. But lastly, I will show you the little bitty things that I made. So I got some silicone baking molds, and then I made some plaster molds out of those molds so I could make clay things with it. Because, with the silicone being so flexible, can't really press clay into it. You'd lose definition. So I made little cows. So freaking cute. And I made dinosaurs. The dinosaur ones didn't turn out as good because the legs are a little finicky in the silicone mold. So they didn't pop out cleanly. But I'm going to try to use it anyway for the clay. Because once it comes out of the clay, I can play with it and fix it. So it's fine. Plaster is just hard. You can't do anything with it. But I made dinosaurs. Dinosaur skellies. Dinosaur skellies. Aren't they cool? So I'm gonna make a bunch of these and I'm gonna put them on something. I'm gonna put a hill maybe, or a little volcano. I don't know. I'm gonna put something to stick them on. So they'll be like an art display piece, right? And I'm gonna glaze them and see how they look with all the different glazes. I'm gonna make them with all of my different clays because now I have bright white clay. I have this kind of clay. This is my bright white clay that I mix the speckles in. Then I have the regular clay. I have my black clay, which is actually brown, right? And then I have rainbow porcelain. So I have a bunch of different colors of porcelain clays. So I'm going to test the glazes on all of them. I've just got to figure out how many of these little things I need to make to do that. And which ones I want to test with which glazes, because some glazes run. That's why I want to put something under it, like a little volcano or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's probably what I'm going to work on while I'm on vacation in June, is making a bunch of these and glazing them. So that'll be fun. And that'll be the 1 week I can actually go to pottery every day because I'll be off. So I can go to the studio while they're open. Yay. Yes. That's what I'm doing for my summer vacation. Anyways, that's all I got. I'll talk to you guys again soonish. Probably after I finish that hoodie, right? And hopefully this. Yes. Do I have anything else planned? Nope. There is this pottery thing I want to do though. Is it October? I think it's in October. There's this Korean woman that I follow. I think she's in Canada. And she has great tips. I follow her on Instagram. I don't know if she has a YouTube. Una Hill. But she's doing a Korean ceramic tour. And I want to go so bad. I've got a passport again. A valid passport again. But it's like $5,000. I can totally rationalize it. But then I'm like, I got to board the dogs. And all the things. And I've got to see if my boss would let me move my vacation around. Sorry. That's me. I don't know if it's feasible this year. And I don't know if it's an annual thing. Maybe it'll be my trip for next year. That'll be so fun. I want to go back to Korea again so bad. And this way I'd have somebody that could translate because my Korean isn't even conversational anymore. I know how to say hello and do you speak English? That's it. And sorry. but I don't even know if it's the right kind of sorry. I think is it excuse me, but it's a formal excuse. Anyway, there's different ways you can say the things depending on who you're talking. You know, there's just a whole thing. And then like you different ways of saying it if you're talking to somebody that's older than you, and yet it's a whole thing. And it would be super cool to go back to Korea again with somebody that could translate and do all of that, and like food and hotels included. I want to go so bad. So bad. I can't rationalize it though. I can't. Especially with Benny being Benny right now. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next year. That's all I got. I hope you guys are well, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.